Tuesday, boys and girls. Tonight's story is called Tell Me Again About the Night I Was Born by Jamie Lee Curtis. Tell me again about the night I was born. Tell me again how you and Daddy were curled up like spoons and Daddy was snoring. Tell me again how the phone rang in the middle of the night and how they told you I was born. Tell me again how you screamed. Tell me again how you called Granny and Grandpa right away, but they didn't hear the phone because they sleep like logs. Look at Granny and Grandpa sleeping there with their kitty cat on the bed. How many of you guys sleep with your kitty cat or your puppy dog? Tell me again how you got on an airplane with my baby bag and you flew to get me and how there was no movie, only peanuts. Tell me again how you couldn't grow a baby in your tummy. So another woman who was too young to take care of me was growing me, and she would be my birth mother, and you would adopt me and be my parents. And this is called a family tree. So it shows where your grandma and grandpa and mom and dad, it traces back to your great grandparents. It goes all the way back in your family history. Tell me again how you held hands all the way to the hospital, and when you got there, you both were very quiet and felt very small. Tell me again about the first time you saw me through the nursery window and how you couldn't believe something so small could make you smile so big. There's a lot of babies in that hospital nursery. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, I think. Ooh, eight, nine, 10, 11. Wow. New baby, actual size, long skinny fingers, a banana head, cradle cap, long fingernails, wrinkles, a potential opera star, a future belly button, legs that rarely straighten out, perfect pink toes. Tell me again how tiny and perfect I was. You were all perfect when you were born, too. Tell me again about the first time you held me in your arms and called me your baby sweet. Tell me again how you cried happy tears. All mommies cry happy tears, and some daddies too, and even some grandmas and grandpas, because we love our babies. Tell me again how you carried me like a china doll all the way home, and how you glared at anyone who sneezed. I didn't want the baby to get sick. Tell me again about my first bottle and how I liked it so much. Tell me again about my first diaper change and how I didn't like it at all. Uh-oh, somebody's bum is showing. I'll cover it up. How many of you help your mom and dad change your baby brothers and sisters? Tell me again about the first night you were my daddy And you told me about baseball being the perfect game, just like your daddy told you. I know we have a lot of baseball players at our school. Tell me again about the first night you were my mommy and you sang the lullaby your mommy sang to you. Did your mom sing to you when you were a baby? I sang to my little girl. One time I got stuck in the car with her and I sang for an hour, and every time I'd stop, she would cry. My mother in law said, "Does she do this all the time?" And I said, "She sure does." Tell me again about our first night as a family. Like the baby's now a grown up girl or an older girl. I bet she's 5 or 6. Mommy, Daddy, tell me again about the night I was born. So, your job tonight is to ask your mommy and daddy about the night you were born. Maybe they can share what kind of special things happened. And I can share a couple things about the nights my babies were born. My first child, my daughter, um, she was born at like 8 o'clock in the morning, but I had spent the whole night in the hospital. And I tell my doctor all the time that we had a slumber party. It was so much fun waiting for her to come. And my doctor said, "You can't tell people that's a slumber party. That's serious business having a baby." So, anyway, that was very exciting. And then my son was born. I went to the doctor and he said, "Oops, you're ready to have the baby." So I walked right over to the hospital and I stayed in the hospital all day. And probably by 4 p.m. that afternoon, about the time that you get home from school, I had him. And the special thing about him is he was a very big baby. He weighed 10 pounds, 1 ounce. That's like carrying 2 big bags of potatoes. He weighed so much and he had to wear big boy clothes even when he was a baby. So I'd love to hear your stories. You can have your mom or dad type them to me, or you can film yourself talking about it, whatever you want. I do miss you guys. Don't forget to say your prayers tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow.